Okay, let's look at this. For a year now, Queenie's been saying that I am a son of Cain and a Kenite. That I'm from the devil. Let's look. Here's the lineages. Here's on the left and on the right. The right. Okay, so we look. The lineage of Cain goes to 7. And that's when he goes into the land of Nod, or Phoenicia. Then it became Phoenicia Cana. Here it goes to 11 for the good guy's side. Let's go to the next page. Okay, on the left, we see Cain's family after he married into the Phoenicians. Okay? There's all the guys listed there. Do you see? Okay? Now, we go over here on the right, and we look, and we get all the way down here to Abram, number 11, right? Who is Abram? Well, that's Abraham. Number 12 is his son Isaac. Okay, so the good guy's side goes up to 12, ending with Isaac. Abraham and Isaac. Great biblical story on the good guy's side. Now, let's look, find out who Abraham is. Okay, so we read it says, and in the same day the Lord made a covenant or a contract with Abraham, saying, unto thy seed I have given this land. Okay, and here is his seed. The Kenites, first one. Okay, the Kenites, the first one. Abram, right-hand side, remember? Good guy's side, Cain, bad guy. And what's even interesting is even the Canaanites get a bit of this here. So, Queenie, why don't you take that proverbial fucking fake boyfriend of yours and stick him right up your ass? Right? Because he's the one that's giving you your information, you fucking demonic piece of shit. Just so people understand, this is from one of Queenie's videos. Now, she put this picture in there, which had nothing to do with the video, but what it did have everything to do with is here she's accusing somebody, and here she's using a lion at the beginning. Why is she using the lion? Because the lion represents Jacob. In the Sumerian, it's Marduk. Christian-wise, it's Satan, and in Samaria, it's Saturn. So she put this in here so all of her goony friends, her demonic friends, know that she's really not a Christian, and she's just playing. In case any one of them happens to stop by, they know it's bullshit, because Jacob is a liar. That's why he's lying. Okay, so when we look at this is an Alan Watts video. Matter versus spirit. Now, why does it say awakentoTheTruth.com? Well, here we have the same symbol again. See, symbols don't lie. Words do. People do, but symbols never lie. They don't change. Confucius said symbols were the first language, and they are. So here's Alan Watts. Let's take a look at Alan Watts and see if he's got any credibility. And here's Alan Watts. Here's one of his pictures. You can go Google Alan Watts, go to Google Images, and you'll see that's right there. And so here he is, flashing his gang symbol. Okay? Basically, another disinformation, partial truth teller. But see, I'm just using this to show you. I don't really care about this fucking guy. But see, everything that Queen says is a lie. The lion represents Judah. Judah represents Jacob. Jacob represents Marduk. Marduk represents Saturn. And Saturn represents Satan. So, demonic Queenie, shitbag, whatever the fuck you are, because you're not real. You're not real. Ain't nobody even seen a fingernail off of your fat ass. Why don't you take your fucking serpent seed and stick it up your serpent seed pussy where it belongs, you fucking skank. You are funny, though. You do make me laugh with your pointing fingers. Here's one of the headings of her things. Billy, a.k.a. the Kenite Bully. I just want to point out, there's a woman named Roxy, something she has a parapsychology show out of Arizona, which is supposedly where Queenie is. If you take her voice and you go down an octave, sounds just like that woman. I don't know, sounds Naziistic to me. But anyway, here, you can see she's calling me a Kenite here. She's been doing this for over a year. The more of the Saturn stuff that I expose, okay, the more and more and more and more the lies become with her. And so, obviously, they tried to call it Jupiter, they tried to call it Venus, you know, and now the Kenite story just fell through the fucking floor because the Kenites are the ones that were in line with Abraham. Bible said so, right, Queenie? Your Bible, King James Bible. How you like them apples? Here she is, reading off some gibbly-gook, and then she says, that's what Adolf Hitler taught, the same freaking thing. This isn't Adolf Hitler's stuff. This isn't Jewish. I don't give a fuck what the Jews do. I'm not pro-Jewish. I'm not pro-Nazi. I give a fuck either way. Most of my videos aren't even religiously based, you stupid piece of shit. It's showing people what you're doing and how you're lying to people. All you do is cause trouble, that's all. You're just a scumbag, and everybody knows it. And believe me, sooner or later, I'm gonna pop out and find out who you are. Oh, speaking of popping out, I just want to let you know, you came out of your mom's asshole because her pussy was too busy. Okay, you go figure that out because you're real good. See what you could find in a book on that one. Cunt.